Wives and baby mamas, when is the due date?
Okay, imagine you met a man, both of you fall in love, and one thing led to another, you had a child together. So, one thing led to another, you're separated, so now you're a single mom, okay, and is now baby daddy. But then he supports with child support, okay. Years later, this your child, let's say the child is a girl, she want to get probably at graduation or something, and the school was like, you only reserve 2 seats for parents, okay. And this your baby daddy. Years later, of course, he has moved on. He's now married. He has a wife, probably a family as well. And you invited your baby daddy and be like, okay, your child is having this thing, and we just have to sit, so let's go. So your baby daddy attended, but now the wife of the baby daddy is angry that why would you be in the same space with your ex? There is a problem. The wives are angry. Do you think it's wrong for the baby mama to invite the baby daddy for his daughter graduation, or is the wife that is feeling insecure? What is your take? Because a lady posted on her page saying that wives, when is the due date? Okay, why are they angry that the man that has a child, they cannot attend their child's graduation? Like, what is going on? Let me roll the clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
This morning I was listening to Kozi FM and they were talking about the recent graduations and how unhappy other wives were that their husbands chose to go to graduations with the mothers of their kids, meaning their baby mamas. They were not happy that their husbands were in the same room with their exes to celebrate a graduation. Mtana wabo that they made in love. And the wife is like, no, my husband should not have went there. This one lady sent a voice note on Ukhozi FM and said, no, actually, it's grandmothers who need to attend these graduations and not our husband. Grandmother njani umzali womntana ephila. The parents are both alive, and both parents chose to attend to celebrate the victory, the success, or whatever you choose to call it, of their child. How is that affecting you? It is not possible that the only glue keeping your marriage together is your husband not meeting ne baby mama yake. Is that the only thing keeping your marriage alive? These are two adults who have made a conscious decision to separate, and you are still fixated nge baby mama. Your husband loves umntana wakhe, akathandi baby mama. I don't know, you ladies need to start having affirmations in the morning. Wake up, look in the mirror. I am beautiful. I love myself. My husband loves me. My husband chose me. Just start to affirm yourself. Because there is no way that your confidence will always be crushed by your husband's past. This person is a past for a reason.
For me, I feel like the best people to give us the best answers are baby mamas, okay? They will be the ones to be able to explain to us what's up. If they will invite their ex to their child, as I said, the man has been paying child support. Like, he has been paying child support. Maybe only child support, I don't know. But he has been part of the child's life. I feel like they'll be the best people too. But then, I would love to know your own thoughts. In your own head, do you think he's right or wrong? Because I have a video, and she's a baby mama, and she's saying that there's a problem. So let me roll the clip for you all to watch to the end, and I'll be back to share my thoughts at the end of the video.
Wives and baby mamas, when is the due date? This morning I was...
So for context, she's talking about a scenario whereby there's a graduation and there's 2 seats that have been offered. The baby mama wants the biological father to attend the graduation, but she does not want the guy's wife to attend the graduation. So I had 2 questions, but obviously no one was answering. My first question was, is baby mama not married? Does she not have a partner? And was the partner not involved in raising the child? That was my first question. My second question is, why would you try to create tension in someone else's relationship by asking people who are supposed to act as a unit to break that unity to suit your particular needs? Because at the end of the day, there's no obligation to you as the mother for the person to leave out his wife. He could easily say, I don't want you to attend, I want my wife to attend because my wife helped me raise my daughter. So what I'm getting at is basically this. I don't think that people have respect for step parents, and that's why I think a lot more people are reluctant to become step parents, because you guys are so quick to diminish the role and the responsibilities and the impacts of step parents simply because the biological parent wants to be in the picture, or the biological parent wants all the props and the honor and the rewards of being a parent without putting any of the work. You see, when a baby mama, and when I hear that word baby mama, I think of a specific type of woman. I think of a woman who has a child, who eventually is raising that child alone, and she depends on child support at the very least. So when you're depending on child support, I don't see how that now equates to you being allowed to attend life-changing events if you're not the person actually doing the job. I'll give you a scenario, a personal scenario. I had a daughter really, really young. Unfortunate situation, unfortunately. It happened. I had a child. I ended up leaving the father of my child because I decided that he just wasn't what I wanted. Fine. 11 years later, I'm now married. Obviously, the man that is in my life has been assisting me with my child. Yes, my baby daddy does pay child support, but it's nothing compared to the amount of money that I have paid over the years, because he went some years without paying, and I took on all that responsibility. So now what he sends is like 20% of what we use on my daughter between me, my husband, and him. Therefore, he knows that he cannot now expect my daughter to spend Christmas with him or spend New Year's with him. If he wants to see my daughter, he has to get on a plane, make sure that there's no family things going on, and make separate plans with her. Because at the end of the day, the family dynamic now is me, her, and my husband. He is not part of the family dynamic. He is a father on paper, but he's not a father in reality, because the man that's known as a father is the man that goes to her school, the man that takes her to the hospital, the man that stays up with her when she's sick, the man that helps me with her. That is the parent. There is no way I'm going to take away all the hard work my husband does and tell him to step aside so that her father can come and watch his daughter graduate when he was not a part of any of that journey. Her father will be the one that I will be live recording to, but my husband will be the one sitting next to me. And this is what I'm saying. You need to respect your relationships. When you respect your relationships, you're able to have a healthy home. When you're a baby mama or you're a baby daddy, unfortunately, part of your dating criteria should be whether or not the person that you are now seeing would make a good parent. You did not have that before you had a child, but now you have to consider it because there is a child in the picture. You cannot date a person who does not want to play the role of a parent to your child unless you are not playing the role of a parent to your child. And if you are playing the role of a parent to your child, then facilities like schools and hospitals are made aware of that. So if you tell a school that there's actually 2 sets of moms and 2 sets of dads, trust me, they'll probably make you purchase the 2 extra seats, but schools will make provisions for that. You cannot tell me that they were not going to make provisions to have 4 of the parents rock up instead of you having to have this scenario where you're breaking up a husband and a wife. It's confusing to me because I sometimes wonder, do people hear what they say? We don't want to be in these situations. No one wants to be divorced. No one wants to leave the person that they had a child with, but these things happen. But now it's the progression of what happens afterwards. If you are not going to respect what has come after a bad choice, and you're going to keep holding on to your bad choices because of nostalgia or because you haven't let go, because that's the only reason why I can think any woman would disrespect the current man that she's with or disrespect the current woman that her ex is with, is if she's hung up. I'm very good friends with my baby daddy's current wife. We're very good friends. We talk, we send each other happy birthday messages, because at the end of the day, when she first reached out to me, she got that vibe instantly from me that I didn't want anything that she had, and all I cared about was for her and the fact that she was now carrying my then daughter's firstborn brother. She has 2 sons now, and I consider those kids to be my kids. But at the end of the day, I can never have a problem with her, because what has she done? I left that man. I don't want that man. I feel bad that she ended up choosing somebody like that because I know who it is. So that's why I sympathize with her more. She's managed to do something I couldn't, and maybe I just have to accept the fact that we weren't compatible, but it's fine. I've moved on. But baby mamas and baby daddies, respect the step parents in your children's lives, because you're going to regret having to do this shit alone. Trust me. Trust me, because if that baby mama, baby daddy was what you try to portray them out to be, you would still be with them. And you're not. So suck up your pride, shut the hell up, and respect people and the choices that they make when they're being good to you.
I kind of get where she's coming from, but I feel like she missed the whole point because she's saying that the baby mama is saying, do not bring your wife. But whereas the first creator was like, there are 2 seats reserved, if I'm right. Okay, so I feel like she missed the point. But then there's some baby mama that do that and be like, I don't want your wife, just come and support your child, and da 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 da. I feel like that one, for you to start saying don't bring your wife, then there's problem. Because why would you tell your baby daddy not to bring his wife? If he wants to, let him bring. Okay. And for me, I will not say there's anything wrong in inviting your baby daddy to watch his daughter's graduation if he has been supporting, if he has been there all along, even while he's remarried. You know, there's some baby daddies that are good. Oh, I don't know. They should be, right? There should be some that are very support, because most of the ones I've been seeing are deadbeat baby daddy. The ones I've been seeing online, they are the deadbeat one. They don't want to even pay child support. They don't want to even comment to their child at all. But I feel like there should be one out of like 1 million. Okay, probably you have that one. There's nothing wrong with inviting him. And if he says that, oh, I want to come with my wife, you can now explain, oh, it's just 2 seats reserved. Okay, no problem. I won't have to make you, just send me pictures, or I'll do a video call, or you understand, if he wants to respect wife. And I feel like wives should know that when you're marrying someone that already has a child, he's already involved with that woman. It might not be involved, but one way or the other, if we get to go have conversations with her, they will get to hang out, they will get to celebrate some things with the child, because they have a child together. That is why we're saying, when you're in a relationship with somebody, don't rush to have children with them, because when you start having child with that person, you are hooked with the person for life. That is why we say it, okay? So when you're already hooked with the person for life, the person is part of it because of that child. Until that child is old enough to be on their own and be like, okay, I don't think I want anything to do with my mom or my dad, then you're free. But the fact that the child is still under the parents are hooked for life. So even if the baby mama is also married, even if she's also married, she will still have conversations with the baby daddy. I don't know. I just feel like if you're going into a relationship and the person say, I have baby mama, or I've been married before and I have 3 kids with this person, at the back of your head, you should know that they would communicate one way or the other. So when you see them communicating, or you see them, and they tell you, I want to go to the park to hang out with the kids, that's my kids with my ex. And when you see the ex there, you shouldn't be angry. I don't know. Is it just me? But then if the baby mama is married, I don't think it's right for her to tell her husband not to attend. And she will not call the baby daddy to come and attend. No. If the baby mama is not married, and she just wants to, probably the daughter is like, I want my dad to be there, call my daddy, da, da, da. Fine. But if she's married, she's going to attend with her husband. That is the right way. But at least baby daddy is aware that she's getting. It's just so confusing. What is your take on this conversation? Because as I said earlier, a baby mama, single parent will be the one to explain this to us. Let us understand. I'm just trying to put this in my own opinion. I'm not sure if I'm right or wrong, I'm saying the right thing, but I just feel like that is just my own opinion. I don't see why you can't invite him if she's not married, and she shouldn't say, don't bring your wife. If he says, I don't want to bring my wife, or if he says, my wife has to come and it's just 2 seats, if you can make provision for the wife, make provision for her. It's all like, you should have moved on after years, right? Let me know your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. And thank you all so much for tuning in today. It's your girl, Maria David. And don't forget to like and share and subscribe. subscribe, and turn on the post notification bell to get notified once I upload another interesting video like this one. And of course, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.